Market Club members everywhere, Jeremy Lutz here with your midday market update for Thursday, the 20th of September. And man, September's winding down quick, almost the end of Q3, which is rapidly approaching us. But we'll jump right in here. And today, Starbucks looks like they're going to war. We'll be taking a look at that in a little bit here. But the markets have trimmed earlier losses, but remain lower after reports showed jobless claims fell less than forecasted, while the Philadelphia Federal Reserve bank's gauge of regional manufacturing activity remains sluggish. Investors are also concerned about the global economy after weak data from China, the Eurozone, and some news out of Japan, but the Bank of Japan, which I don't think anybody thinks is a shocking revelation with everything that's been going on lately. I mentioned Starbucks. Green Mountain Roasters stocks fell 7% today, and Starbucks is up 1.59% as they rolled out their Verismo-branded line of single-serve coffees along with a selection of their own electric brewers. Of course, this is a product launch that is directly aimed at Green Mountain Roasters Keurig machines. But is it too late for Starbucks? Are they getting into the game too late? We'll take a look at both those charts here in a moment, but we'll just start with the Dow. We actually had a red daily exit today at 13,517. So short-term traders have exited the market today. However, long-term and intermediate-term traders remain in long positions with appropriate money management, as the monthly and weekly trade triangles are still green. We're currently trading with a score of plus 85. It actually looks like we're down about 20 points today so far. It had been down quite a little bit low earlier, but has bounced back recently. NASDAQ, much the same story as the Dow. We had an exit today at 3,168.63. Monthly and weekly are still green, so intermediate and long-term traders are still in a long position. Short-term traders are on the sidelines with the score of plus 85. The CME S&P 500 cash index that we follow, same thing, red exit today at 1456.13. Intermediate and long-term traders still remain long based on our monthly and weekly green trade triangles. Red triangle on the daily, score of plus 85. Moving along here, we got to crude oil. Crude oil made that big move down yesterday that we exited and actually went short for short term at 94.20. It's currently trading at 92.35. We'll have to see if that action continues throughout the day, but right now short-term traders are in a short position with appropriate money management. Intermediate terms are on the sideline based on this red weekly, and long-term traders are still in a long position, of course, with appropriate money management, as we still expect this market to head higher in the future. The Euro USD still continuing its short-term downtrend on the daily level. Short-term traders are on the sidelines. Intermediate and long-term are still in long positions. Score of plus 85. Gold continues to kind of flatten out a little bit the last 3 days. Of course, we got long on all fronts yesterday at 1776.40. Currently trading at 1768.11. We're still looking for this market to continue higher over the foreseeable future. Especially with all that's going on right now. Copper actually kind of flattened out a little bit here, maybe some profit taking going on. We had an exit signal for short-term traders today at $3.76. So intermediate and long-term traders are still long. Short-term traders are in a sidelines position as of today, and a score of plus 85. Silver's much like gold. It's just kind of hit a peak up here around the 35 level right there. 34.91 is kind of bounced up to 35, but it continuously, and we'll kind of zoom this in a little bit here, go to 3 months, and you can kind of see right here, we'll use our trend line, it's just kind of bouncing around that 35 level right there. We're still expecting this metal to head higher. Scores of plus 100. We're long across the board on all fronts and all time frames. Turn these off. Move to our next market, which is the CRB Index, which actually we had our exit signal in a short time frame back here at 314.30. Currently trading down at 307. 14. We still expect resistance to come in at that 305 level. And we'll kind of show you where that is. And it's use the wrong one here. Put our trend line on. You see that right around that 305. So expect it to kind of bounce around this level here for the foreseeable future as inflation is upon us, I believe. And then we got two Green Mountain coffee roasters and Starbucks. We'll go ahead and take a quick look. Of course, Green Mountain is big into the self-serve coffee market. And we actually had a monthly signal to get long Green Mountain roasters back here in September. And we're looking at, we got long at 26.69. It's currently still trading at 28.148. Took it down about, it's actually down, looks around 8% or so today. I was strictly on the news that Starbucks released their own self-serve coffee as well as their own brewing machines, which we'll move along. We'll take a look at Starbucks here, which you can see today it's had a little bit of a move up, 1.21%. But you'll notice over here, our monthly trade triangle is still in a downtrend for Starbucks. And you really got to wonder, are they too late to the game with this self-brewing thing? I think Green Mountain Roasters with their Keurig machines really have a corner on the market and quite a head start on Starbucks. So, is it really too late to the game? We're not expecting that. Starbucks still has quite a bit of a move up to surpass and get a green monthly red triangle, which you have your red monthly here, and I'll show you kind of where that line needs to be. It's actually going to need to get, let's see, turn our trend line on here. It's going to need to get above this 56 level before we're going to issue a monthly green trade triangle at this moment. If it if it makes some moves up and some things change, but I still see that 56 level probably through the month of October as your target point for this market. So we're looking at $56 before we're going to get this along this market. Right now we're at a score plus 70 because that monthly trade triangle is in a downtrend. Short-term traders on this market move today, trading triggered at $50.41 are in a long position. But intermediate and long-term are still on the sidelines waiting for that monthly to turn around. As always, I'll about wrap it up for today. I think the markets are still there's still some profit taking, some uneasiness about where we're going from here. But we'll take analysis tomorrow for Friday, maybe give you some 52-week high rules to take a look at for the weekend. But have a great trading day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.